Can I curl your hair?
Can you come
God,
across the shit?
again?
Is that you?
I don't want to hurt you though.
That's fine, you read it. Wait, is this your channel?
Mask Gang. It is your boy Mask. And this one is asking the people what they think, how they feel, what their reaction is to the election results 2019. Conservatives winning by majority and Boris Johnson being the leader of our country. What do you think? Comment below. If you want to see more of these videos, give it a like, share, but above all, enjoy it yourself. Let's get right to it.
So people are saying at this point that she's really pretty. We know, she knows too, you know, right? Just play along, why don't you? Your reaction to the elections?
Okay, well, I wasn't surprised because I thought that obviously Conservatives would win. I was shocked that they got a majority, which is a bit annoying because I personally don't want Brexit, so that would be done more easily. I would support Lib Dem, but I would much rather prefer Labour over Conservatives.
Okay.
Obviously.
Honestly, I have no faith in this politics, man. I think it's just gonna go downhill, straight to shit, Just literally, that's it, man. I don't know anything else, but I have no faith.
3 Edinburgh service with platform 9 and change and Derby for Nottingham. Any passengers for Waterford, 317, 19, cross-country service to Nottingham, Watergate, Watergate.
Finished. Let's go.
It's a mess. Generally, it is just a mess. Doesn't really matter who won. It is a mess. It's all lies. And realistically, can they deliver on anything they say?
It was almost inevitable, unfortunately, but I'm just hoping that the people of Great Britain can work together to make this country better.
Were you happy with it or disgusted?
I wouldn't say I was disgusted, but I wouldn't exactly say I was happy with it.
Okay.
Unhappy.
Do you think it's good for the country or worse?
Time will tell, in terms of political parties, no party is perfect.
Boris Johnson leading the country, good leader, bad leader?
Give him time. People are judging him based on their own opinions, not on actual factual information. Time will tell to see whether he was the right leader.
Absolute shambles, mate. I mean, I don't see how anyone can be happy with the results. When I was doing it, I was thinking, do I actually want to vote for anyone? Is there anyone that you actually fully believe in leading this country well? And I personally don't think that's going to happen with any of them. I felt like I was effectively choosing the person I disliked the least, so that doesn't mean I like them.
Pretty shit, I'm disappointed.
Scuffed.
Bullshit, man. On a level, man. They should not have won, man. It was all rigged, bro. You could tell it was rigged. They asked you to bring pencils in, fam. They had pencils there. They wanted to rub it out for you. That's why people bring pens. But not everyone's gonna win. I think it was rigged, yeah. But you know what it is, though? If you think about it, the amount of white people are here, yeah, the rich white people, they would obviously call for a conservative, innit? You get me? The conservative way is the rich way. The Labour way is for people like us, bro. They're just trying to live, bro. Just trying to live, you get me? But obviously, what can you do? They won that, yeah. The NHS ain't going nowhere, bro. There's gonna be a riot if it does.
I'm happy with it, I am. I'm glad Labour didn't win. I've argued with so many people about it because Labour's just stupid. All their reasons to win is just ridiculous, it's all lies.
Big up the Tories. I don't disagree with what happened with the election. I think what's happened is actually a good thing, but Boris Johnson is a bellend. He is just a racist prick. Both parties, Labour and Conservative, are just ridiculously racist in both senses. So it's just a bit peak that that's still happening in the parties. But in terms of economical growth, the pound's gone up quite consistently. So I can't really complain.
Because it's not really affecting us a lot. It's affecting us, but I don't see the change within my surroundings. They're saying this is what they're going to do, this is what they're going to change, but yeah, I don't see no changes. I am where I am.
Changes. I wake up in the morning and I ask myself, it's like bird living, should I blast myself? Who's that?
Pop.
Yeah, he knows, man. He knows. Carry on. Sorry.
Or Machiavelli.
Yes, Machiavelli.
Yes, I don't really follow it. If I do know that it's going to help me or benefit me, I can then put some kind of support from my perspective. They can say oh yeah, they're going to do this, they're going to do that. But yeah, are you really benefiting from this, or are they benefiting?
I just say I don't vote because I think whatever person gets in, that they're just corrupt anyhow. Or corrupt motherfuckers. Really?
I don't fuck with Conservatives, man. I can't fuck with a racist at the end of the day, so I was Labour still. That's how we was rolling. I can't fuck with Boris, but if he does the job, he does the job, innit, at the end of the day.
Are you a masker?
I'm a master, man.
What a guy. What?
Scottish mates, I'm SNP all the way, so.
Ooh.
But they've got pretty much the majority of the seats in Scotland, so if they decided they wanted a second referendum,
So, in other words, they won't be like bullied or anything. I love that. I want to get your reaction to the election results. But no.
Thanks, Jay. Jeremy
Can we go down there?
Wanker. Green Party needed to win.
What are you saying? What are you saying?
Green Party is the one.
There's no difference between any of them. They're all the same dictator and psychopath as all the rest, mate. Can't trust any politician or anything they say whatsoever. Say whatever they like, they'll just do what they want for their own money. Every single one of them.
Are you a masker?
I'm always a masker, my friend.
You're in the masker gang. Ouch.
Respect.
But love.
Big love, my friend.
Thank you.
Personally, obviously I'm not rich, so why would I vote for a party that gains the richer part of the country when it wouldn't gain me anyways? And plus they've been in power for 9 years and there's something like 4 million children in poverty and they've had that long to change it and they haven't. What makes them think that they can change it now?
Happy with Boris leading the country. BJ all the way, that's what I say.
No.
She
You
doesn't
don't agree.
She doesn't agree. She's my daughter and she doesn't agree. She says that when she has to have an operation, she's going to come to us for the money when the National Health Service is sold off.
Watch this masker gang. I don't really care right now, so let's go, let's go. Here are my backup dancers.
Hello! Backup dancers!
Yeah.
Oh. Labour. If you didn't vote Labour, I don't know what you're playing at, to be honest. And cheated. If you vote Tory, you're self-privileged. I'm a masker.
Oh, my backup dancers just checking if I'm on YouTube. But can I curl your hair?
Can you come on? Of course you can. Is that you?
I don't want to hurt you though.
That's fine, you in it. Wait, is this your channel? Is this you?
Yeah. What's your Instagram? You don't have to answer this, but I'll put it out there just in case someone's like, why didn't you ask them that? I'm asking them. Are you allowed to say who you voted for? Labour. Ooh! Masker. In the masker gang. In the masker gang. Yes.
I feel like it's going to go downhill. They won before we could have even had a chance, but it's not the best thing for the country. People will soon realise, because the people who want to come out, when AFID starts going to place, they're going to realise the actual truth behind what he's going to do, and they're really not going to like it. So we shouldn't have came out, we should have went with Labour, we should have tried to get Labour in, and coming out of the EU, I don't think that should happen either, but you know, it's what it is, can't do anything.
I don't agree with Boris Johnson's views. I really want Labour to win. And the views of Conservatives are that they might shut down the NHS, etc. But it's up to them what they do right now. I believe Britain has failed us right now, etc. And good luck to Labour in the future.
It's only a masquerade right here.
I remember my man.
Listen, subscribe to my man's YouTube channel, yeah?
Thank
Stay
you, man.
active, bro.
Thank
That's
you.
it, lads.
My name's Courtney.
Courtney and Taylor.
I'd rather have Labour won because you have to pay for NHS now like all the time.
I don't really mind because
Taylor?
obviously I just don't really care about it. But obviously if we have to like pay in that then yeah.
It's gonna annoy you, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Who's just going to ruin the country.
Yeah, he's going to ruin the country.
The people who don't care about us, but now just blatantly letting us know they don't care. They've elected a person twice. There's been no changes. All there's been is negativity, and I think I speak for a lot of people who want to see changes. Maybe Labour could have done it. I'm not saying Conservatives are not bad people. What I'm saying is, it looks to me like you don't care about the small person. So that's not good for me. That's no foundation for the future. Peace and love. Mask, respect.
I'm a bit gutted, to be fair. I voted Labour, obviously, but not too worried, but a little bit. I don't think it'll make much difference either way, but I would rather if I fought them. It's the NHS that worries me. more than anything, really, mate.
Well, we were quite disappointed, I think, because when we were online and sort of on Twitter and stuff, we saw a lot about vote Labour, so obviously that was what we were hoping for, that's what we were, you know, expecting really, because everyone we knew was voting Labour. I don't think I knew anyone who was voting Conservative. It actually got to the point where
I really did think he was going to win. It was messy.
Yeah, it was definitely a messy vote for us. Yeah, even our friends were saying, oh, don't talk to me if you're voting Conservative. So then to see Conservative on the TV screens as getting the majority, it was disappointing. It was sad, really.
Yeah, it was really sad. It's the thing where, like, if we be realistic, Conservatives were always winning. But you see where they do the thing where they like map around the whole country, where who voted for what around like the areas of the country. The whole of like London is like Labour, so it almost makes it seem like London on its own needs independence. Because most of the people in London literally voted Labour. It's all these rich people from all these like other places that voted Conservative. You know, like the rich people, you know, voting Conservative.
Yeah.
So it's just a little bit unfair because, you know, like the ratio from like rich to poor in this country, I don't really know what it is, but I feel like rich people are always going to say something different to the poor people, so it will never work out. But at the end of the day, we can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
This is literally a white people ruled country. Of course the white people are gonna get what they want. Like they've always been like supreme. Like it wouldn't be different now.
Unfortunately, that is true. And as young people, obviously Labour is more in favour for us and in the future. Because obviously they spoke about getting rid of tuition fees and stuff like that. And for us, that would obviously help us in the future, especially because we are now students at the moment and we know how much money it actually costs and how much money we're then going to have to pay back, which is ridiculously expensive.
Ridiculous.
Especially when we just have so much that we want to achieve as well. And like, we just can't afford it sometimes.
The world is going to end one day. I think the day that Conservatives won is when it began to end. So now it's just like, we're waiting for the downfall, do you know what I mean? Like,
I do.
Yeah, unfortunately that is the case. I do think we are waiting for the downfall. And it has been an unfortunate election.
It's just now we just wait to die.
Stop being
If we were going to be quite frank.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's our call.
It is what it is. And we're still going to wake up every day and do what we have to do.
Yeah.
You go, girl.
Until we die.
Until we die. But yeah, we are a bit disappointed in the result. But yeah, thank you for listening.
Wow, deep.
Disappointed. Very disappointed. Firstly, I don't think everyone knew the reasons behind like the manifestos for each party and how to vote properly. I don't think people really know what they're voting for. My friend just votes because her father-in-law tells her which one to vote for. But I also think the majority of the people who vote for Conservative are predominantly middle to upper class and are also over 65, which, with all due respect, they haven't got to live with the future, the choices they're making now. I'm only 30. I'm still living at home because it's really difficult for me to get on the property ladder, and I work full time, but after paying everything out, like it's like difficult to save. And then I work for the NHS, so if it gets privatised, then not only would we have to look at paying for healthcare, but all the jobs are going to be at jeopardy as well. And I just think it's quite selfish of people to just vote someone that they don't really know what they're voting for, and they're thinking about like now rather than in 5 years time or 10 years time, when it's going to affect me and the generation after me.
And
I have no idea about it.
Okay, the smile is enough.
It's terrible because it represents the complete loss of faith in left-wing politics by the electorate. Essentially, I felt like the election was the day Britain fell to right-wing nationalism, and Boris Johnson essentially, he's a racist, he's an Islamophobe, a transphobe, he's Islamophobic, and all of that was ignored by much of the electorate for the sake of getting Brexit done. And what do we do when Brexit gets done? We're left with a Prime Minister for 5 years who is going to continue to erode the rights of everyone in this country, and it's fascism all over again, isn't it, really?
The Conservative got in, it's a wrong thing and it's not for the country. I actually voted for Jeremy Corbyn. When he was first elected before election many years ago, what did strike me about him is private spending. Is a reduced amount compared to other politicians. And politicians have their own private houses, where they have mistresses, where they have their own private spending using counter taxpayers' money for themselves. But I think he's spending private up from the public pot of money was something like £500–700. Now people can say that he's anti-Semitic. Okay. Now if he is, then that's wrong. But if you're going to tarnish a man for that, you have to tarnish a Conservative and Boris Johnson for what he says about Muslims and black people. We're referring to black women in hijab with letter boxes and referring to black people as picking in it. It's disgusting. When he's asked to apologise, he smirks and says no. To be honest with you, am I surprised Boris Johnson got re-elected? No. Am I disgusted? Yes. He's the British version of Donald Trump. They've got the same fluffy hair and they've both got an agenda. They're both racist. They're both the same person.
Boris Trump, what would you say about that connection?
I would have to call him Doris Dump.
Doris Dump. Are you a masker? Yes. Yes, she is. Welcome to the Masker Gang.
You take care. Yeah, you too. Subscribe!
Back to where it all started, and you know what that means. It's the end of another video. I hope you enjoyed, and don't forget to tell a friend, 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 to tell a friend.